What's up, ThriveCart course creators? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create an interactive, customized product test. And so here we have a practice test, and I like to give practice tests to my students. And so what you do is you can just add any question and some multiple choice answers at the bottom, and let's just select one, and let's select another one at random. And then once your students click the submit button, if they are incorrect, the answers will show up in red to give them some feedback, and if the answers are correct, they show up as green. So let me show you how to do that. And the one really cool thing is that we have a timer here. So if, for example, you wanted to specify a certain amount of time for your students to practice a real exam, you can add that. And once the time ends, the practice test reloads, and every time that the practice test reloads, the questions randomize in a different order, which provides a better learning experience and a more realistic test-taking experience for your students. So let me show you exactly what to do in order to build this on your own course. So here we have some code, and you just want to keep all of this code the way it is. If you wanted to change anything about the border radius or the color or the width or anything like that, you would just do that. Like, here's the background color, and this is the hex code to do that. You just change it for whatever you want. But if you think that this practice test looks good as is, then you just keep everything. But the most important part probably for you is to change the actual questions. And so you just want to scroll down here until you see this title here. So if you can see, we have title 1 and we have title 2, and that's because my practice test has 2 questions. So let's update this so I can give you an example. And what we can do is, all you do is, let me increase the size so that you can see it a little bit better. And let's update this. Let's do maybe like a riddle. So like, what am I? And then here's A, B, C, and D. And for A, maybe I'll say, what am I? I am a board with 2 trucks and 4 wheels. And if A is, let's say, a surfboard, and then B is, we can say, a skateboard, and C is a board game, and D is, let's say, D is a phone. So, of course, a board with 2 trucks, 4 wheels is a skateboard. So what you want to do is you want to tell the computer that option B is correct. And I like to give my students an explanation. So what you're going to do is you want to put the explanation down below here. And so it might be something like, option B is correct because a skateboard has a board, 2 trucks, and 4 wheels, and the other options do not. Okay, so also I want to show you what happens if you want more than 2 questions. Well, all you have to do is copy from the bracket all the way down to the other bracket, and we just click copy and then enter a couple of times, and then just click paste. And now you have another question because we have a 3rd title. So title 1, 2, and 3. So let's just keep that. And there's some more code down below. And if you want all of the code, so all you have to do is copy and paste this into your ThriveCart Learn course, then just click the link in the description below. So once you have this code, just click Select A or Command A, Control A, whether you're on a PC or a Mac, and then just copy all of it, and let's go and create a lesson. We're going to say practice test. We are back in ThriveCart's Learn Builder. Let's click Edit here, and for the title, I'll just say practice test. Let me highlight it here. All right. Practice test. And we don't need this, so let's delete that part. And then all I do is slide and drag and drop the HTML block right here and just paste all of it. Click Done, click Publish, and click Save. There we go. And let's click the preview button and let's make sure this worked. Okay, so remember that I created a page called practice test, so I'm just going to click that, and we have our time remaining, which is over 15 minutes, and we have our question, what am I? I am a board with 2 trucks and 4 wheels. If we click skateboard for B, and then let me just click some random ones here. Remember that we have 3 questions now. Click submit, and the first one is correct because we correctly identified what a skateboard is, and the other 2 are incorrect because we didn't correctly identify those answers. But I also want to show you how you can change the time. Of course, that's going to be important. I wouldn't give my students 15 minutes to create 3 questions, and you probably wouldn't either. So let's go back to the code. What we want to do is we want to scroll down here, and we want to find the minutes and seconds section. So right here, as you can see, it says 15 minutes and 40 seconds, but we don't need that. What if we just wanted 1 minute and 20 seconds? And what you want to do is do the same thing here. So 1 minute and 20 seconds. And again, I'm just going to select all of this, copy it, go back over, and now let's edit the practice test that we originally created. Go back into ThriveCart Learn and click the HTML box that we originally put the code in, and just select all of the text. We can click delete and paste, and done, and publish, and save. And let's make sure once we hit the preview button that the time has been updated. Again, I'm going to click the practice test page, and there you go, 1 minute and 19 seconds. So if you want this code because you need to create practice tests for your students, just click the link in the description below and you'll have everything that you need. Thanks for watching.